Hey everyone, Techne here with a keyboard review. And the keyboard we have today is a Redragon K552-N gaming keyboard. And what the N stands for are no lights. Now I'm going to skip the close-ups and everything on this review here just to save a little bit of time, because I did review the K552 in the red version. I believe it was black within the red RGB. I'll leave the link for that one right down below as well. But why I wanted to review this one is, number one, this board comes in right around 28, 29 bucks, I believe, and using mechanical keys. And again, it's the exact same as the other one, just with no lights, so you're not buying the fluff right there. Save a few bucks. So a couple things I want to point out on this board. Number one, it is mechanical. It's using the blue switches, and like I stated, it's just like the other K552 with the RGB, right? As you can see, you have your stabilizers right there on your bigger keys and everything. So it's a very nice board. You got a lot of nice weight to it. It's built fantastic. Just very, very solid board. And I was super excited for this keyboard here. Again, I'm making it sound so great, right? 28 bucks, mechanical keyboard. But I think there were a few deceiving things and a few letdowns with the N version here. Number one is the keycaps. On their website, the actual Redragon website, they state they're double injected keycaps here. But these feel like just basic ABS keycaps. As you can see right here in the camera, like I can flex them fairly easy right there. And the double injected, most double injected keycaps I've used before, the PBTs and whatnot, you know, you can't flex them at all, no matter how hard you press them, you know what I mean? And you get the really solid sound and feel. Again, with this, with them saying it's double injected on there and everything, it's just, it doesn't feel it. It feels like just a basic cheap plastic keycap. So that was a number one letdown right there. Number two was how it doesn't have RGB. Not that there's not lights in it, right? Obviously we're buying the N, the no light version, right? But what happens here, I believe, with the no light version, I'm gonna bring you in and see if you can see this. So do you see the blue switch, and look right above it right there, that little slot right there? I doubt you can really catch it too much in the camera, but that's where the light would usually be right there. But right now, all there is an open slot. And I think what that does is kind of release a real tingy sound throughout the entire board. Let me let you listen to it real quick. All right, so you're all about 2.5 feet from the keyboard right here. And again, we're using blue switches, and just kind of keep a listen here. Alright, so as far as that sound test there, yeah, the blues sound fantastic. They really do. They sound very clicky. They feel very tactile. But in the background, again, I'm not too sure how well the camera mic can catch it up, but it sounds like you got the dang jingle bells ringing in the background here with this thing. I mean, it is horrible. It is so bad. When you actually lift it up on the bottom with the feet on the bottom right here, and it radiates through the bottom, it gets even worse. But again, I think why that's being amplified is because all those holes within the switches right there, I think it's just coming out through. When with the light would be in it, it'd kind of be sealed and kind of built within it right there, and it would kind of muffle it down a little bit. When right now, I think it's just radiating through every single hole there, and it is just so stinking annoying. So this next one right here is probably my biggest complaint, and it really upset me, you know. I don't know, maybe you can blame me for not reading the description of the product, whatever. I bought it off Amazon, and right up there it says the K552-N, no lights, no RGB, right? And then right up there it says Cherry MX Blue switches. Not Cherry MX Blue equivalents or Cherry MX Blue similar switches, straight up Cherry MX Blue switches. When I saw that, and I saw the price of the board, I know Redragon makes quality products. I saw he was using true Cherry MX Blue switches. I didn't question it. I added it to cart and I checked out. But then when you get down in the description right there, then when you read through the small print, it says Cherry Blue equivalent. Again, when I was checking out, I saw that title. That's what it said right there. I added the cart and I checked out, you know, and I didn't even realize it, but when I got down here to using it and started doing my review and taking it apart, I looked down and it's using Altimu switches. No, Altimu switches are not horrible by any means. They're plenty fine, right? But what really upset me is in that title, it said Cherry MX Blue. And when I saw this price, I was just, wow. I was just like, I have to get this thing. 28 bucks, mechanical, Redragon, Cherry MX Blue switches. I gotta get it. Alright, so I know this was a real short review, and I honestly wasn't going to review it because I reviewed the regular K552, the red RGB one right there. So I kind of felt like after I pulled it apart and found things about it, I was like, oh, well, heck, I just not going to review it. There's just no point now, you know what I mean? Because before I kind of thought it was a real bang for your buck, a real value with the stats that I thought I was buying. But honestly, I felt like, hey, let me go on and get this out there, even if it's just a quick short one or whatever, because hopefully I can help a future customer just look into it and be aware of what you're buying. So again, it's not a bad board by any means. It's not, but it's not what I was sold or what I was being told I was being sold, right? So that just upset me, and hopefully I can help one of you out before you go on and purchase it and think the same thing like I should. I learned my lesson. Always read the description, not just the title now, which is a shame. I mean, you shouldn't have to do that, you know what I mean? But all in all, just kind of summing it up, would I recommend this board? Even with the stats it is, not even thinking about what I was told I was going to be purchasing, you know, I think I'd say no still. I mean, I like it. I wanted to like it. It looks really cool. It's a solid build, like a lot of Redragon products right there. But as far as the biggest thing I got to complain about there, minus the title and description, right, is the hole where the RGB should be, or that light should have been right there, which would have kept that tingy sound kind of concealed into the board right there. I'd recommend just saving, I don't know what it is, maybe like $10, maybe even a little bit less, to just get the red version instead of the RGB version, because again, it just conceals that tingy sound a little bit more, and I think you're going to be a lot happier with it, especially if you're typing, doing schoolwork, or even gaming constantly, because I mean, it's so stinking annoying. It just radiates, even when after you're done typing. It just like bottoms out right there. It's very annoying. So no, I don't recommend this, but I do recommend the Redragon K552. Just get the red one or the RGB one. That's a fantastic board. I reviewed it before. I'll leave that link right down in the description, and that's the one I'm going to recommend you doing. So just save up $8 to $10 and get that one. We're going to call this one a pass. And Redragon, if you're watching this video at all, or if you see it, please fix your title. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I hope I was able to help out just a little bit, if possible, if you were looking into this board. Just to pre-warn you, if you were looking into this one as I did, now you kind of know actually what it is. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.